Okay. What information do you often want to know when you, for example, make a membership card at a gym, you think?
The information I want to know
Yeah,
when I register to gym.
yeah.
Um,
Make a membership, of course.
mm, about the facility. Is it new or old facility? Good quality or not? Uh,
Yeah,
and that's the first thing. The second thing I want to know is the price of uh, the free I have to pay for membership.
yeah, of
Yes,
course. Yeah, and
and
how? Yeah, and I'm sorry. Yeah,
the free if uh, I learned from the trainer. I need a trainer coach. Yeah.
yeah, of course.
And
And
the
uh,
time opening and closing of the gym, the activity time.
yeah,
Yes,
of
that's
course.
all.
Yeah, of course. And tell me, how about, for example, booking a tour for example, your holiday?
The tour for the holiday. What information I want to know?
Yeah. So of
Yeah.
course,
Yes, I. Uh, the first thing and the important thing is the time, the date. Is it available with uh, my vacation, my time, my break time?
yeah, of course.
Yes.
Well, yeah. That is really important. So first of all, let's talk about your first answer that making. So how to make, because I ask you, so how to make a membership card. So of course, when you want to be, for example, a member, or for example, you want to join, of course you need to have some information, but about, for example, you yourself, of course you need to talk about actually logo, address, name, if you have any website, ID number or signature. So they are, because you're making your card, so some information are needed. So it's needed on the card. So you need to, for example, I don't know, we have expiry dates, so different information. And so we know that for actually, I don't know, doing everything. So we need to have some information. So it can be something, I don't know, related to your job, business, or for example, I don't know, like facilities, entertainment, so everything, okay? Well, and now today, first of all, we're gonna learn some words, and after that, actually, I want to talk about banking vocabulary. That is really important because you need them. So it's not a part of your book, something that you learn from it, but I will teach you because they're really important, especially when you go to the bank and, for example, open an account, how to do it. Okay, so first of all, let me share my screen to see what we have. Okay, the first word, inquire. So as you can see, both forms are acceptable, so you can use. That is a verb, and the noun is inquiry. So inquire means to ask for information. So to ask for information. So like the question. Okay, and as I told you, spelling E or spelling I, both are acceptable, usable. So the customer inquires about information of the product. So you ask. So for example, when you want to book a room at a hotel, what the first question that you inquire is, the first and the most important question. So you want to make a reservation, so of course you have some questions.
If I know already the locations of the hotel,
Yeah,
yes, I will book and I ask about the availability of the
of
room.
course. So you inquire about, for example, you inquire about something, so you know that
Inquire, yes,
preposition. Yeah, of course you ask.
inquire,
Of
yes,
course you can say ask. So why not? Just let me say something. There are new words. You are learning more
yes, inquire,
alternatives. Well, of course you can say ask. Well, and the next one, that is inquiry. Noun, the act of asking. So we normally make inquiries. Okay, so for example, we want to know that, okay, so we want to get some information, okay? It's like, for example, I don't know, investigation, exploration, all of them, or questioning, like questioning. So all of them are synonyms. So research, questioning, exploration depends on the situation and the sentence. Investigation, all of them means inquiry. So before making the decision, you'd better make inquiries about the tuition fee, of course. So do you normally make inquiries about tuition fee when you want to, I don't know, make decision about signing up, for example, or registration?
yes,
Do you do this?
yes. I often make inquiries about something, um, about the fee of the gym, about the available of the hotel. Um,
Of course. Perfect. So we need to make, the verb is
make
make inquiries. Yeah, of
inquiries,
course. Yeah,
make inquiries.
yeah. And of course the preposition. Oh, this one. Hold the place. Yeah. If someone hold the place for you, it means they arrange for it to be kept for you, actually, in the future. You have to deposit 30% of the course fee in order to hold the place. So of course it's really normal. So it's like, yeah, because we need to pay normally the deposit amount of money to keep that place. So you know that is something like
Oh,
now steady. Yeah, of course, that is yours. Okay. Well, so this way, as you can see, hold a place. So for example, if you want to anywhere, so in different situations, so we do this. So have you ever done, for example, have you ever paid, I don't know, an amount of money or deposited for something?
yes. I I often deposit amount of money to book a hotel, to book a place at the hotel,
Of
and
course.
mm, booked for the a vacation for a tour.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
Yeah, of course. So to
we
make
need,
reservation,
yeah.
yeah, of course. So to
They
book,
they need deposit to hold a place for me.
of course, to hold the place, of course, that's really important too. Yeah, to deposit that, to hold the place for you. That is, yeah, when you want to, for example, make a reservation at a hotel or book a tour. So yeah, for both, you need to pay. Okay. And transfer. So to move something, or you know that for someone, you know, transfer to move someone. Okay, but you can use, for example, for money, to send money. So you can say to transfer from one place or vehicle, person or group. For example, it is acceptable to transfer the course fee online, to pay, to send it. So transfer, okay, that can be used for money, for example. So to pay to actually move from one place to another place. Okay, so you can use it. And well, of course, nowadays we transfer money online so easily from one country to another country. That's really easy. Yeah. And so this word and this one that is really important. Withdrawal. So withdrawal, that the verb is withdraw. Withdraw is verb and withdrawal is noun. The first meaning, the act of taking your money out of your account. So that is withdrawal. But yeah, of course, withdrawal. Withdraw is verb and withdrawal, and you know this the stress is on the second syllable, withdraw. So withdrawal, withdraw. Okay. And now we have different meaning for this word. So let's talk about the first one. So you go to the bank, you take out your money from it, okay? That is out of your account. So of course that is withdraw. And if you stop taking part in an activity, okay, or something, or to make someone do this, again, you can say withdraw from. For example, a knee injury, hand injury, forced her to withdraw from the competition, to stop taking part. So you can use it this way, okay? Let me write here. So withdraw can be used to stop taking part in an activity. So this is another one, okay? So for or to make someone, or to make someone to do this. So this is, for example, as I told you, I don't know, hand injury forced her to withdraw from competition. Okay, so this way. And for example, about calls, okay, calls, for example, from this country, for example, withdraw from another country. So this way you can use it. Or parents have the right to withdraw their children from, for example, either specific kind of education if they wish, to stop them doing this. So you can use withdraw from something. Okay, well, and if you stop giving support or giving money to someone or something, you can say withdraw. So, for example, I don't know, union members will vote on whether to withdraw their labor, stop working, withdraw to stop giving support or money. So again, to stop giving support or money. So you can use this way. So now we have three definitions for this one. First, that the most important here for banking with you, taking your money out of your account. So this is the second one, stop taking part in activity. And the third one, to stop giving support. So you can use this way. Okay. Well,
Yes.
of course. Well, just let me check because you need to make sentences using all words. Just yeah, that was the end one. Okay, so let's make some sentences using the words and phrases that we just learned.
I inquired the bank to issue Azil, is this a card, a Visa card for me? Uh, yes. Um, I inquire the bank to give me a copy of the document, for example.
Yeah, of course. Very good.
Before buying a house, um, I make inquiries um, about the property.
Yeah, of course. Very good.
Mm,
Yeah.
do I need to make a deposit to hold a place for the glass?
Yeah, of course. You need
I need
to.
to transfer. I need to transfer uh, this money to the US.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Very good.
Mm,
Okay.
and I am they uh, she has uh, she she find she found a good job, so I um yeah, so I I want to use the withdrawal. It means stop giving the support anymore.
Yeah, of course you
Uh,
can
yes,
too.
maybe
Just,
I support
let me
you.
say something. If you want to use it as different, in different meaning, it's better to use as a verb. Withdrawal, as we discussed, that is the money that you take. So of course you can use, yeah. For example, yeah. For example, you can ask to withdraw, or for example, if you could you please repeat your example so that I can tell you if it's completely correct or we can change it.
Yes. Um, uh, Congratulations, you find a good job. So can I uh, uh, can I need do I need I don't know. I want to mean that I stop giving the support about money.
Okay, so of course you can say, you mean that, yeah, you want to use it in different meaning. Yeah, of course you can say. So now I think that, yeah, I can withdraw, for example, yeah, my support. So you can say, why not? Yeah, I can withdraw my support. Okay, my financial support. I can
Uh,
stop it. My financial support. So you can use it this way, of course. Yeah. So you can withdraw your support. Of course, why not? But you don't say
that's a
withdraw
verb.
money. We
That's a
don't
verb.
say, yeah, of course. I use it as a because when you use, I'm talking about withdraw, as I told you. This is actually the use of verb. Withdrawal is the money that you take. So this way is the best way that you can use it. So here it's better to use it as a verb, okay? But but it's better to use it if you want to use withdrawal, talk about the money. So here, okay? But withdraw your support, of course you can say. But you don't say, I stop withdrawal. No, it's not, because
Mm.
withdraw means stop. So you withdraw something, your support, for example. Okay?
Yes.
Well, so, well, withdraw, that was really good. Okay. And now, for example, do you remember before ATM machines, we took our passbooks to a bank to withdraw money. Now we use ATMs. We don't need to go to the bank. So this is the meaning, exact meaning of withdraw. And the first word, actually, you say deposit. That is really good. Deposit. And I want to give you another alternative. Pay in. Pay in.
Pay in.
Yeah,
Yes.
how to use it? How to use, for example, my salary gets paid in. We normally use it in passive. Gets paid in every month. Then I withdraw as needed. So pay in. That is to deposit or put money into a bank. So I pay into bank, okay? Of course, I mean bank account. So this way. For example, my salary, okay, get paid in. Get paid in. I need to use passive here. Every month. I'll just let me put S before I forget. Okay. Every month, and then okay, now you can say withdraw. Okay, I withdraw it as needed. I withdraw it as needed. I take it out. So this way you can use this word. Okay, well, and for example, when you want to write a check, okay, that is really important. You need to make sure to spell the name of the payee. What is the meaning of payee? Someone you pay to. So, someone you pay to is payee. So, for example, when sending, when transferring, yeah, so when transferring money, that is really important to check the information of the payee correctly, to spell, for example. So payee, someone you send money for. If you send money to me, I'm payee. If you write a check to me, I'm payee. Okay? Someone whom money is paid. Get it?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, person to whom money is paid. Oh, I send. Okay, you send me. Well, this is another one. And so you know loan. Another one that is really good one. Interest. Interest in banking has different meaning, and we normally use it as interest rate as a noun. That is money paid for the use of money lent. For example, sometimes you actually deposit your money in the bank, your bank account. So you actually can, bank pays like interest because they're using your money. So they
Yes.
pay. Or
Mm-mm.
sometimes you need to pay. Yeah, you get a loan, so you need to pay. So interest rate, for example, why aren't banks paying as much interest as they used to? In the past, they paid more interest. So interest, that is money paid for the use of money lent. Okay, or interest rate. So for example, they don't pay nowadays as they paid. Well, so this word that is really important, and you know the meaning of account, so we have, and you know that we have different branches, a local office. So for example, customers can visit this city, that city, we have different branches, so you know this. Well, and just this, I need to think if I have any other word I will give you. Well, and now let's keep going. Do you have any questions related to these words?
No question, thank you.
Okay, wow. We have a listening part. So let's listen if I can find it. I hope we have it. Okay. Listen to the phone conversation and answer the questions. So we have different parts. The first part, let me share the audio. One moment. Well, E2, 13. Okay, let's listen.
Unit 1. Recording 6.
Hello, English Language College. Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to inquire about a course.
Okay. Have you seen the information on our website?
Well, actually, the situation is that I booked myself onto a course through your website yesterday, and now I'd like to change.
Uh-huh. Could you tell me your name?
Maria Hidalgo,
And which course was it?
a general English course, pre-advanced.
Bear with me a minute. Yes, I've got it. What would you like to change to?
I just noticed this morning that you have an advanced course in business English starting next week.
That's right.
I was wondering if it would be possible for me to change to that group.
Okay, let me just check. There are still a few places in that group, but you'll have to do a level test.
But I've already done an online test for the other course.
I appreciate that, but for this course, you need to do a level test in person.
Can you tell me why I have to do it in person?
It's because it's a specialized course, and there's an oral component to the level test.
I see. Would there be any chance of doing the level test on the phone?
Hold on, let me check. Sorry to keep you. No, I'm afraid it has to be in person.
I see. Do you mind me asking what it involves?
There's a written task that you have to do under timed conditions and preparation materials for the oral interview.
I see. Sorry to be difficult. It's just that I'm really busy this week and can't make it up to the school for the level test.
That's going to be a bit of a problem. I'm not sure what we can do about that.
I'd really appreciate your help.
You couldn't come in on Thursday evening, could you?
No, I'm afraid not. But I tell you what, I could come in on Saturday to do the level test.
The problem is, that's leaving it very late, and we might have other applicants.
I'd be really grateful if you could hold a place for me till Saturday morning.
Can you hold on a minute? I'll just see. Okay, we can do that. We'll provisionally transfer the course fee over as a deposit.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I've got one more question, if I'm not keeping you.
No, go ahead.
If I don't get into this group, do I lose my course fee?
I'm afraid we can't refund the deposits, but you could transfer it to another course.
Oh, that's a relief. Would you mind putting that in an email for me?
Certainly.
Thanks. Could you tell me when the school opens?
We're open from 9 on Saturday. I won't be here myself, but I'll tell my colleague to expect you.
Oh, thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling.
Well, the first question.
Who is the woman phoning? She is calling to the maybe English course.
It was,
center, language center,
yeah, it was a language college. Yeah, it was something like a
language
language college, of course. But you know, we
college.
don't call to someone or somewhere.
Yeah.
We call someone or somewhere. So it's call.
Yeah. She
Of course.
called to the
Yeah.
receptionist.
Language college, of course. She called. And English, it was English, so English language college. So it was a college. And the second one,
Why she's falling?
why?
Falling, yeah. She counseling for. She wants to change something about the course or
Yeah.
the level tests.
Yeah, of course. Actually, she booked a general English course, but now she want to change it to business one. So as we heard, yeah, she said that she booked and she did it online, and now she want to change it to business one. Okay, the next one.
What does she need to do? She need to have a level test.
Yeah, of course, to do the level test, of course. Very good. And the next one.
What the receptionist do? What does the receptionist do? The receptionist arrange for appointment with her to help her to have a test.
Actually, actually, the receptionist transferred her course fee to the business course, because you know, actually, they agreed to hold the place for her.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so we have the answer. So yeah, as you can see, we have the answer.
To change the general to the business, we want to go to the college to do a level test. Transfer her course fee. Yes, okay.
Okay. Well, we have this second part. Okay, again, we need to listen again. And now we want to complete and fill in the blanks. And then I will teach you a good structure. So that is really important. Actually, this one is about indirect question. What is that? It's like, for example, when I ask you a question, where is that? It can be really friendly. Like, for example, the way that you talk to your kids, or for example, your family members. But, you know, if you want to make statements more polite, we don't ask them directly, like, okay, where is the bank? Oh, it's not polite to ask someone. So we need to, could you tell me, please? So different ways how to make these indirect structures. First of all, let's listen, complete, and fill in the blanks. Then I will teach you how to make this structure, okay? Well, so let me play this again.
Unit 1. Recording 6.
Hello, English Language College. Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to inquire about a course.
Okay. Have you seen the information on our website?
Well, actually, the situation is that I booked myself onto a course through your website yesterday, and now I'd like to change.
Could you tell me your name?
Maria Hidalgo.
And which course was it?
A general English course, pre-advanced.
Bear with me a minute. Yes, I've got it. What would you like to change to?
I just noticed this morning that you have an advanced course in business English starting next week.
That's right.
I was wondering if it would be possible for me to change to that group.
Okay, let me just check. There are still a few places in that group, but you'll have to do a level test.
But I've already done an online test for the other course.
I appreciate that, but for this course, you need to do a level test in person.
Can you tell me why I have to do it in person?
It's because it's a specialized course, and there's an oral component to the level test.
I see. Would there be any chance of doing the level test on the phone?
Hold on, let me check. Sorry to keep you. No, I'm afraid it has to be in person.
I see. Do you mind me asking what it involves?
There's a written task that you have to do under timed conditions and preparation materials for the oral interview.
I see. Sorry to be difficult. It's just that I'm really busy this week and can't make it up to the school for the level test.
That's going to be a bit of a problem. I'm not sure what we can do about that.
I'd really appreciate your help.
You couldn't come in on Thursday evening, could you?
No, I'm afraid not. But I tell you what, I could come in on Saturday to do the level test.
The problem is, that's leaving it very late, and we might have other applicants.
I'd be really grateful if you could hold a place for me till Saturday morning.
Can you hold on a minute? I'll just see. Okay, we can do that. We'll provisionally transfer the course fee over as a deposit.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I've got one more question, if I'm not keeping you.
No, go ahead.
If I don't get into this group, do I lose my course fee?
I'm afraid we can't refund the deposit, but you could transfer it to another course.
Oh, that's a relief. Would you mind putting that in an email for me?
Certainly.
Thanks. Could you tell me when the school opens?
We're open from 9 on Saturday. I won't be here myself, but I'll tell my colleague to expect you.
Oh, thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling.
Well, the first one, let's read.
I like to inquire about the cost.
Yeah, of course, I would like or I'd like, you know that. It means I won't. So it's not like to say I won't. For example, when someone wants to ask for leave, I say, okay, I want to be absent. I would like. So would like is a polite way that means I won't. And we normally use abbreviation that is I'd. And number two.
I would wondering if it would be able for me to change. If
Okay.
it's not be able for me to change to that group, I would. Wondering if.
Yeah, I was. If you want to make, when you're curious about something, you are curious about something and you want to be polite, you say I was. I was wondering if. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I was wondering. So it's more polite. So I don't say I'm wondering. So it's better to say I was for politeness. So I was wondering if it would be, and you know that this is something like, second conditional, so like past and would. I was wondering if it would be possible for me to change that group. Yeah. I was wondering if it would be possible for me to change. Yeah. So if it would be, and I was wondering. So it makes when you are curious about something and you want to be polite. Okay, the next one, can
I tell you why I have to do it in person?
Yeah, can you tell me why? Of course. You can say could, but just, some people say that no, can is not polite. Of course it is. Can is polite. We use can. It's really normal. So it's okay. For example, some people say that, okay, when you go to the restaurant, don't say can I, just say could. No, say can. We use it a lot and it's really polite. Don't worry about it. Just use can. So can and could. Could is formal, more polite, but of course we use can. So can you tell me? Number 4.
Good.
Would there be? So we don't say is there
Would
or
there be?
are there. Yeah, of course, is there? So we need to change it. So would there be any chance of doing the level test? Would there be? It means there is. So like this way you can use it. Would there be any chance of doing the level test? Okay. And number 5.
Do you mind?
Do you mind? Yeah.
Do
Do
you
you
mind
mind?
Do you mind me asked what
Asking.
ask me? Do you
Asking.
mind
Yeah.
asking? Do you mind me asking what it involves?
Of course. Do you mind me asking? So after do you mind, we use ing form of asking what it was. And the answer, when someone says, would you mind or do you mind, you don't say yes. If you mind, if you care, you say yes. So when I say, would you mind if, or do you mind, for example, canceling the class? If you say yes, it means no, we can't cancel the class. You should say no. Answer with no, I don't mind, it's okay. No, it's okay. No, I wouldn't. It's okay. Well, and number 6,
I'd be really would you mind? No.
I would be really grateful
Great.
if you could.
If you could.
Yeah, could. I would be really grateful if you could hold a place for me till Saturday morning. This one.
I'd really grateful if you could hold
Of
place for
course.
me to Saturday morning. Yes.
And
Could
would you mind?
Would you mind? Could you mind?
Would you mind? After that, we have ing form of verb putting that in an email for me.
That. Yes.
Yeah. And the last one.
Could you tell me when the school open? Or
What time?
What's the school open?
What time the school opens? When?
What time?
Of course, what time? Yes. What time? When? Yeah, of course you can use. Well, and now let's check. Okay, yeah, we have the answer, so you can check. Yeah, it's okay. Of course, it was, yeah, they were correct, so we don't need to check them. Well, let's talk about could, would, how to make. Okay, so that is really good to learn the structure because we normally use it. And how to, that is really easy actually, really easy structure, but how to make, okay? Well, for example, when you want to say that, okay, as I told you, we have direct and indirect. Just there are some statements, some phrases that you can use at the beginning. Could you tell me? I wonder, I was wondering, I would like to know, but the problem is here. If you want to ask yes, no question, if or whether should be used. What is that? For example, is she coming? Do you know? Do you know? Or may I ask? May I ask? Okay, is she coming? Is yes, no. Yes, she is, no, she's. Okay, do you know if or whether? Okay, now, is she? No, she is coming. So that is really important. She is coming. not is she coming. Okay, that is really important to change. So when we make indirect question, second part after if, after WH word is a normal, affirmative, positives and not is and she, not do or does. So we don't make question after it actually. Okay, so that is really important to replace subject and be if we have auxiliary or modal, so it's better to omit, to remove auxiliary. Okay, so that's really important. Well, that's really important how to use it. So this is the first rule. So first of all, as you know, we use indirect question to make statements more polite. That is really easy. There are some phrases. Could you tell me? Can you tell me? I was wondering, just I was wondering, and would. Could and would. Okay. I appreciate if you could. I would appreciate it if you could. If you could tell me, for example, something. So as you can see, I would appreciate means I would be grateful. I would appreciate. It means you want to say thank you to someone, okay? So you can say, you can use them this way. Could you tell me, can you tell me? Just, for example, where is the bank? WH. Could you tell me, okay, could you tell me where the bank is? Is the bank? No. Where is the bank? No. For example, what is your name? Could you tell me what your name is, please? Yeah, of course. For example, let me give you an example, then you can change it to indirect. What time do the shops close? What time do the shops close? How to change it?
Could you tell me where is the stop? The stop?
What? Okay, what time do
what time
the shops close? So now you want to change it. Oh, you want to change it to indirect.
Yeah.
How to say?
Could you tell me what time the shop closed?
What time the shop closed? Very good. Excellent. Okay. For example, oh, so what is he doing here? For example, what is he doing? You can say, I don't know. I don't know what he is doing here. May I ask what he is doing here? So I don't know. For example, would you mind? Do you mind? Or could you tell me? Can you tell me? If you are not sure, you want to know something, okay? You can say, I wonder. Or I was wondering. You can say, I'd like to know, for example. So this one, another one that you say, I don't know or I'm not sure. I don't know or
I'm not sure.
And if you have WH words, of course, easily use WH words, okay? Now, let's do this actually, inquiries more polite. For example, which one do I need to catch together by noon? So how to change it?
Yes, you make it again.
Yeah, we need to change them to indirect to make more polite.
Yeah. Can you read that
This one here. Which one here?
Yeah,
of course.
The number one.
Yeah.
Which one do you need to cut to get there by noon? Which one do I need to cut?
Yeah.
To get
You
there?
can use these words. Could and tell.
Yeah. Could you tell me what time
Just this. Could you tell me Just this.
Could you tell me if?
No. If for yes, no. This is which one, WH. So there is no if or whether. If or whether only for yes, no question. The questions that should be answered with yes or no. Which one? It's not yes, no. Which one? So the only thing that you need to do is to omit auxiliary to change it to affirmative sentence. Could you tell me which one I need to catch to get there by noon? Just this. This is
Yeah.
so if
Could
or
you tell
whether
me which,
for yes.
yes. Could you tell me which one I need to catch to get there by noon?
Of course. This one. And number 2.
Can I say can I use your 2-for-1 deal on the Friday night? Yeah. I was wondering if I'm wondering if it's possible.
Excellent. If it's possible. Or if it would be
if
possible.
it would be possible for me to use your 2-for-1 deal on Friday night.
Perfect, of course. You can say both of them. I was wondering if it is possible or if it would be possible. Both are acceptable, so you can use. Okay, it would be is better because I was wondering if it would be possible. So if it is really good, so why not? You can use because we're talking about Friday night, so why not? We can say if it's possible. Okay, and the next one, number 3.
Tell me about your policy for return ticket. Yeah. I would like to inquire about your policy for return tickets.
Perfect, very good. The next one.
Would there be a chance? Would there be any chance
Of
a window seat?
For example, now you need to use a verb. So of having, getting, both of them are usable. You can say, so yeah, would there be any chance of, after all, we have ing form of verb, of having a window seat, for example, you can say yes. And number 5.
Would you mind? Would you mind me?
Telling me.
Could you like telling me about withdrawal charges?
Very good. Yeah, very good. After, would you mind? After, do you mind? ing form of verb.
Yeah.
Would you mind canceling the class?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, of course. And number 5. Number 6, I'm sorry, it's a 5. How much experience?
Do you mind me asking how much experience your student hairdresser have a hairdresser?
Perfect. Just students hairdressers have, of course. Do you mind me asking how much experience your students hairdressers have? Of course. Yes. Number 7.
Yeah. I I'd be grateful if you can explain that again from the bit about downloading the software.
If you
If
could.
could,
Yeah,
if
can no. Here can no because of if you would and could. Don't forget would, could together. I would be grateful if you could. Yeah, and the last one, 8, where exactly would the cheaper apartment be?
Can you tell me where exactly would the cheaper apartment be? Could you
Okay,
tell me?
no, here, here, could you tell me
Can,
or can you tell me
can,
where exactly the cheaper apartment would be? As I told you, not would. Would at the beginning is question for. Would here. Now because we need to change it, so I say, can you tell me where, for example, exactly the cheaper apartment would be this way? Now, because when you say would you, this is question. You would, normal sentence. So we need to replace, change would to the end. Get it? So first subject, then, yeah. Okay, this way. Well, and this is all about make inquiries in polite way. Okay. Do you have any questions related to the structure, this one?
No, thank you.
Okay, very good. And that's it. We discussed this topic in detail. Oh, we have the answers. Yeah, of course. So you know your answers were correct, so you don't need to check them. Okay, well, and that's it. We talked about this topic in details and just this, as you can see, again. So we have something like a role play, so you know that situational based conversation. So for example, sports center receptionist, how to say just exactly the same. Could you tell me, may I ask? So different, actually it's not one, just one statement that I say, okay, use this question. No, as I told you, different ways to make a request in a polite way. That is really easy. Could, can, would, may. Okay, so all of them are usable. So how to use them? You can have a actually look at this part to check to make if you want. Okay. You're welcome. And it was really good time with you. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your time. Yeah, goodbye.
Pleasure. Goodbye.